Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So, we ended up going on a bit of a misadventure last episode, where we interrogated a bandit, discovered that the younger Semine was affiliated with the bandits who are currently holed up in Nebakov, and then basically got sent to raise Semine to the ground. Well, that wasn't the original task, but that kind of ended up happening. So we kept everyone alive for the most part. We ended up killing von Bergov's men, so that probably won't end up going very well for us. But as a result, Semine is now destroyed. So I guess for the rest of the game, that's just going to be true. I won't get to hang out with Semine or Gnarly, or I wasn't hanging out with her, but Agnes or Mishka or any of those characters, they are all out of the picture now, which is very sad. But with that done, there's going to be a feast held later today, hosted by Sir Bergov, and I am to meet Hans.
Pleasant evening. Another day almost behind us, eh, Henry?
Same to you, Hans.
Okay, and yeah, so we're basically waiting to go to the dinner. I was told to talk to him at night, or in the evening. I kind of assume 5 p.m. should count, so let's go for it. No, it does not count. Never mind. When should I wait? How long do I have to wait? 6 p.m.? That's not... Hans? Hans, where did you go?
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, you're up there now. Great. It still says to talk to him this evening. Is it still not evening yet? How about now? Let's see if he's willing to chat.
It happens.
Or did they mean, like, after dark? It's possible they meant, like, after dark, but we'll see. Hans.
You've come just at the right time.
Perfect, there you
Looks
go.
like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nebakov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Bergov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Semine?
No. Though, to be fair, we did prevent the worst possible outcome.
All that happened is that we prevented the worst possible outcome.
I'm not so sure about that. Young Semine deserved punishment, no doubt. He was in cahoots with the bandits and betrayed his lord. He defiled his honor. And if it comes out that we helped him escape...
Also true.
It's my neck that's on the chopping block. And yours.
The older may have been a traitor. But what about his father, Agnes, Captain Gnarly, and the other innocent people in the fortress?
They're all Lord von Bergov subjects. And they were covering for a traitor.
Well, maybe. But still. Were we supposed to just watch while Hashek's soldiers cut their throats?
You'd better hope our compassion won't be the death of us.
We're the main
Nobody
characters
knows
of a
about
video
us.
game. I think we'll be
Nobody's
fine.
going to look for the Semines. But that's enough of that. We don't want anyone overhearing us. Let's go to the feast, all right?
You're right. Let's go. Before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
I quite agree. So yes, this is essentially a point of no return. And we are about to assault Nebakov as well. So this is going to be an exciting episode, I think. I really want that outfit. Just because it looks so ridiculous.
Lord Capon and his page.
Oh hey, it's Catherine again.
At last. Good evening, friends.
I probably shouldn't be
Join
wearing
us,
my full
please,
armor for this.
And sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nebakov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises,
Fair.
not hasty decisions.
Fair enough. I'll play the game. We have the same interests, sir.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebakov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter.
Okay, that works for
to
me.
the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
Okay, works
More
for me.
wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear
Wait,
head.
the Chamberlain's gonna lead an
He will
assault?
lead the assault on the fortress.
Excuse me, is he even a fighter?
Sorry, sir.
Yeah,
But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else?
that smile.
My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will
What
get
was
us
that
over
zoom
the
in on
palisade,
Catherine's
and
face?
We'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble.
I think
Have
you're a
no fear,
little
Lord Capon.
Would
overconfident.
be my plan.
Yeah, stand up for Capon.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your Chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg.
Was he at Vranik
think
too? I don't
he'd be more
remember.
Useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone.
Also, someone he
More
knows for a
mature.
fact is loyal to him and is
You're
local.
not offended, I
Makes
hope.
sense.
Ore.
Perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the
Wine
sun
for the
rises.
journey? Do we really
Be
want to
so
be
kind and get me
inebriated
another
for
pitcher
an
of the
attack?
Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Noted. Okay.
Anything else you need?
Let's switch out to our noble-looking gear, outside of our combat gear, and I do need some food. I'm low on food.
I've heard a lot about you, youngster.
Have you?
What would you say if I
Oh.
wrote an ode to you?
A poet among us,
Sure,
eh?
why not?
Me, a poet. I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Do you have some quarrel with Florian?
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you, apparently.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious.
So we've got two poets,
threw lilacs down to me from the window.
or songwriters or whatnot, at odds with one another.
How
Okay.
awful.
How do you want to get your revenge?
How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
You want me to bring you Florian's ring?
Now, that sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to help. Where can I find the ring?
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed at the very top of Crone Tower.
You want me to sneak around the castle at night?
Now I see
Really?
why you don't fancy going there.
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here, but nobody will notice if you leave.
That's kind of
All you
rude.
have to do is bring it to me unobserved. I'll take care of the rest.
Okay, I'll consider that.
Hey, blacksmith's boy. What are you doing there? Get over here.
Who's
Come on,
talking to
Henry.
me? You?
You can have a drink afterwards.
What?
What's the problem?
What do you think? I don't have time for nonsense.
I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending.
Well, that's
they
what
don't
it is,
smell of
though.
dung.
Hobnobbing.
Chamberlain. My God. I can't
Networking,
take another
that kind of
moment
bull.
that fool.
Chamberlain is a fool.
Sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Berghoff. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
Well, you're welcome.
I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
Fair enough, but we still don't need to get caught out of position. You have to keep your word, we have to take revenge for the ambush. I mean, both are true, but you did promise.
I get that. But you gave von Berghoff your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well.
Yeah, okay, so
We
you
don't
can
have a
bring up
chance
both
against
points,
them
that's
on our
good.
own.
Maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
I don't drink
Don't
much,
worry.
I'm fine.
I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Good night, Hans. I'm surprised you're leaving so early. Did you even eat? Don't worry, I'll eat for the both of us. Roasted piglet, I'll take it. Give me all of that. Give me that too. I can't take the slice of bread, I don't think. Thank you. And yes, I am going to light up the scene with a torch. No one's going to judge me for that, I hope.
At your service, sir.
Housemaid with no details. You are knight, actually.
It happens.
Knight Jan
Which way you going
Parges,
next time?
widow Johanka of Zhurnov. Who just talked to me? Who? It's broken. It's broken. Okay,
I'm sorry.
that was weird. I guess she's supposed to say something to me, but didn't. So she's bugged as hell. Maybe I'll talk to her last, then. What the heck is this? Are you the widow?
You must be Henry, yes?
Huh?
Lord Capon's servant.
Sure.
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law.
What do you mean? I've only been caught
Truly
twice.
amusing escapades. If what they say is true.
That depends on what they say.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
That did happen, yes.
You've beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
That is
Well, as
true,
I said,
yes.
We had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course. No offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My
Oh,
name
yeah?
is Oldbrown, and this is Yeshek of Boar.
Well, nice to meet you, folks. Fine
Any
gentlemen.
news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the finger of God.
The what now?
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Albram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye, once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you?
Yeah, you could say that.
You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
True, yes.
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and
I mean, it's not
Margrave
like I'm
Jobst.
revealing new
Now we're
information.
just
They
waiting
clearly
for Lord
know.
von Berghoff's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
That's what I heard too. Will you join us in the attack
What
tomorrow?
about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Probably not.
Of course.
Oh, you
We
are?
brought
Okay.
so many men we could take Nebakov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebak doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that, huh?
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Very true.
Indeed. Another
Okay.
reason to have a drink.
A bailiff? Everyone wants a bit of me.
That Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
right in the head?
sorry.
Sod off with that one.
Sorry.
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Berghoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Very
Oh,
true. Everyone
no
seems
doubt
to know
about
a
it.
lot around here.
It's the same band of troublemakers.
That monk is
Got the
upset
better
because
of
I pulled
you
out my
twice,
sword.
Eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebakov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nebak. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Look, we don't need to talk about that much. Come on,
Dann ist
guys.
es ja kein Wunder that puffed up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I mean, it kind of sounds like you already are making fun of him. It wasn't his
I'm
fault.
sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again.
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores.
What do you
I'm
mean
at
by
your service,
off the handle
but
again?
If you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice.
I have no interest in
That
dice.
strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
I'm not playing.
Not for me. I don't play dice.
Das ist schade. Aber was soll man machen? It could have been fun.
Am I about to lose rep again? Yes, I am, because I don't like to play it.
Well, now, you've made quite an impression, friend.
Oh, Nicodemus, what do you want? What? What did you say, widow?
Can I help you, my lady?
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
I keep getting pulled in all sorts of directions here.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father.
Well, the gallows wasn't for
Not
me.
just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
Sure, I'll be glad to tell you what happened.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best.
It was a lovely day for bathing. Lord Hanush entrusted us with delivering a message. I'm definitely not going for the noble thing, because that's revealing too much. Let's just go for the easy check this time.
Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine
Yeah, you also took an
intervention, my
arrow while you were
God
doing it.
clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
They almost killed us humorously. They chased us into the rocks scarily. We escaped. Let's go for the scary option.
It was a bloodbath, milady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out.
It just makes for a better story,
Nothing
you know?
around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
Well, yeah, we were naked with
We were
nothing.
saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually.
Okay, maybe you don't need to
Manual
mention that
labour would
part.
have been too
He's not even there
humiliating,
anymore.
see. Even more humiliating than having the local guard.
It's funny, because it showed as if he was still leaning against the wall, but obviously he was already left for the night.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
Because Hans punched out a guard.
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
Well, thank
Rather
you.
entertaining company.
Yes,
Thank you.
I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who's your friend?
Who do you mean, my lady?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Like, right now? Maybe later. I'm not done talking to everyone here. Rep lost? Why? Sure,
Certainly,
whatever.
my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Oh, you're welcome.
Of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought.
So you don't have
Some
any
men are
friends out here, got
terribly
it.
slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
Hey, now, let's go back to the banquet.
No. I reckon you're overestimating my abilities, my lady.
I understand. A pity, though. This evening could have belonged to us.
Let's go back to the banquet, my lady.
Yeah, sorry, I've got a
beautiful
girl
moment,
waiting for me
but
back home.
Now it's past. Take care of yourself, young man.
Alright, well that was interesting, and surprising. At least I got to turn her down this time. Not like with, what's her name, Carla. Or whatever her name was back at Nebakov, where it just goes, oh, clothes are off. It's like, what? I did not agree to this, but okay. Also, I need to get back up to that dinner. Where is it? I don't remember where the dinner is being held. That's a problem. I'm at in the Crow now, right? This is technically a private area. You weren't even paying attention, sir. Private area. Is this where I was supposed to go if I was trying to find the ring? I guess so. I mean, I do know there's a way to get even further up. Since I'm already here, we might as well go for it, right? Even though I'm not even really sneaking around.
Hey! You're not allowed here!
You're right, I'm not. I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was going to be someone here. My bad. I'm so sorry. I cannot see. I'll be back later. Breaking my ankles, but it's fine. Alright, I'll come back out here in a little bit, okay? I didn't realize where I was. Because I'm still trying to find my way back to the dinner. After being brought out here randomly by a widow. Where is that dinner being held? Is it down there? I can hear the ambience. Ambiance. I'm so confused. Okay. The dinner's probably over there then. What's with all the different things around here? Get a good night's sleep, go and get the armor, steal the ring. Okay, well I'm not done with the dinner, and the dinner is apparently over here somewhere. Okay, this ain't it. Adela, hey, how are you doing? How's your brother? Don't mind me, I'm just a little lost. I'm just very lost. It's probably in here then? Finally, we found the dinner. Oh man. Lady Hedvika of Ujed. Alright, you don't actually want to talk to me. The widow's back. She's upset with me, but it is what it is. I've talked to all of these people. Bailiff. I'm not playing dice.
Anything else, lad?
Chamberlain?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly. What is it, Henry?
About Lord Hanish's message.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay. Until I decide on my reply to lunch.
That's fair.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now.
Yeah, he hasn't decided yet.
The war hurts everyone without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow, when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
Well, that's good. Now, about the Finger of God.
I've heard people talking about some Finger of God.
What do they say?
Some think you bought a new bell in Prague for the castle chapel.
Well, now. Do they really?
Oh, at the very least, I hear it cost as much as one.
They are right. Progress doesn't come free.
Will you tell me what it is, then?
I'm afraid not. But don't worry. Everything will become clear tomorrow.
Okay.
The Finger of God is already on the way from Prague.
Is that the important visit you spoke of earlier?
Exactly. The roads are dangerous, and a good friend of mine is vouching for its safe passage.
Well, it can't be helped, lad. It seems you won't pry Sir Otto's secret out of him today.
That's
so
okay.
we'll
I'll try again another
our
time.
Curiosity in wine.
I thought you said this was your last wine. Also, it's not even in your hand. Okay. Rep gain. Can I talk to you again? Nick Vard Libak is dead. Okay.
Does the name Nick Vard Libak ring a bell?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time. What about him?
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls, where the guardhouse privies are. He apparently overestimated his strength while, on his little excursion.
Are you serious? My God.
Well, there was a guard who was already watching over it, the body. Okay, rep gain again.
Careful.
Who else can I talk to at this moment? Moretta of Boar, Florian, Adleta, Custodian Otkosh,
So,
Black Bartosz?
how are you enjoying the feast?
I'm enjoying
Is this
it
your
well
idea
enough.
of fun? You're criminally sober.
I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then. Have you tasted the Hungarian wine?
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, Sakra, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. We're in the same boat. My lord also told me not to drink.
Well, he said to be, careful. He didn't say no drinking. Why was von Bergov in Prague? What do you mean? He's he's some very important person.
What was von Bergov doing in Prague?
He's the royal champion.
Exactly.
So, he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Leipa.
He didn't promise that.
But he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Also true, yes. So what were the negotiations about? You think this guy will know?
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
Fair.
Personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarrelling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords were supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
What do you know about the attack on Nebakov?
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
I mean, he
Sir
nearly
Otto
hung him in the
respects
yard,
him,
so...
And I trust him. But it's true. Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Do you know the other guests?
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Hermann Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz.
Yeah, the two guys who were against each other.
And well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
I got that implication as well. What about the local girls?
What about you and the local women folk? Got your eye on anyone?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind Herman and his ilk. I'd rather have a drink with you.
I prefer women.
I never say no to a pretty woman.
As you wish, but don't overdo it with the wine. It goes to
Okay,
your
so
head.
maybe that guy,
Some men
this guy
drink,
leans towards it
others
as
play.
well.
Still others sin their days away.
Alright, maybe he does lean towards, you know, the other persuasion. Feast and enjoy the good life. Go into the kitchen for wine. Go and get the armor. Get a good night's sleep. Well, let me see my food situation. I guess I should eat something. What's rotting first? I guess the sweet pancake. I guess I can fill them. I'm sure there's other food items around here. Perfect. Yeah, I can pick some of this up for free. Thank you. Lovely. Good stuff. I can literally empty the tables of food. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you ready to go into battle?
I'm always ready. But what about Florian?
Alright, so let me try to get back into that other tower, into the crone. See if I can actually get up to that upper floor and get to that ring. I don't know if I really should bother with it with this quest, but I'm kind of like, I don't seem to have a time limit right now, and I wasn't really punished when someone saw me, so I think I'm okay. It's just that I've got to be careful. I guess Night Eye would be really useful here, huh? But it's fine. I would actually try to knock out a guard or something, but that might be very unwise. I don't need to get myself arrested just for this quest, you know? Okay, just don't look over here. Oh, and why are you coming down here again? The good news is I'm wearing dark clothing. The bad news is I can't see in here. Are you going to come down? Or are you going to go to the other side? Oh, you're coming down. Okay. That's not good. You briefly heard me. I know this is private, but as long as you don't come in here, I'm fine. I could technically steal from the scribe too, but I don't know if I'll be doing that. I think I can hear him through the wall going down the stairs. So this is my opportunity. Yep. I'll leave the door closed so no one gets anxious. No one else is gonna mysteriously come down the stairs again on the third attempt, right? Right? How many guards are posted around here? Mildly stressed. What was that? Mildly stressful. There better not be a guard in this. There's a guard in this room. Why do they have to make my life difficult?
Hmm? What was that?
It was nothing. Shut up. Letter from an admirer.
Ah, here it is. Florian's ring.
Yep, time to get out. I'll read those momentarily. There better not be another...
Hmm? Hey, you're not allowed here.
You're right, I'm not. Goodbye, I'm sorry.
Well, what's it going to be?
Yep, I'm leaving, don't worry.
No mood for nonsense.
Yep.
So no messing about.
Got it.
Ah, don't worry.
I'm a saint.
I'm a saint.
Yep, alright, bye. My camera's stuck on your face right now. Okay, well, it wasn't clean, but we got out. I kind of want to read the letter from an admirer. When you pick a rose, take care that this bold action that you dare does not bring a wound to bear. Care for the flower and sing to it secretly with words of love that caress so sweetly. That a now dead thing once slept unmoving in the warmth of your heart is brightly blooming. Okay, sure. And you? Unfinished letter. Behold the dance, the body's joy, passionate and glittering. What the tongue cannot achieve, courageous steps may bring. The dance, I say, is life itself, easy, hard, or sometimes gentle. And little serves or tolerates the old, the pious, and the sensible. Sure, okay. Wrong door. Now I have to make my way back to the wedding again. Back to the dinner again. You stretching over there, sir? Interesting pose to see him in. Now it says to live the good life, but I feel like at this point, I'm pretty good, right? Hello, I'm back. I have the ring.
Here's Florian's ring. What next?
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right. The young one who never stops blabbering on.
I thought you said that you would do that. I thought you said all I needed to do was bring the ring.
Right. Leave it to me. I'll finish the job.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel deserves it. He'll be the butt of the joke for a change. So no mercy, and joking aside, into the fray, young knight. God be with you.
How am I supposed to plant it on this girl?
And to victory.
I have a little gift for you.
Oh, just...
Oh, how sweet. Tell me, who is it from?
A shy friend.
One shy friend who was afraid you'd reject
Because
him.
saying Herman would
Ooh.
reveal it, and I'm not
What
giving
does
it to
he
her.
want from me?
I don't know.
To dedicate a few verses to your beauty. From his heart.
What? I know that ring. Florian.
Okay,
What's
why are
going
you
on?
staring at every ring
What are you
in
doing,
the
fool?
vicinity?
Fool? You know him. You wanted to cheat on me.
No.
Wait, are you married?
Not.
Two-faced cheat swine.
Wait, I can explain. He must have stolen that ring from me.
What? Traitor! I never want to see you again.
Okay, that made life a lot worse than I thought. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. Moretta of Boar.
If you want to play at lovebirds, you must offer more than words. Words can charm.
And now you're just gonna repeat a poem. Sure, okay. You wanna talk?
Well, Florian is all done in. I hope you enjoyed
That
yourself.
felt kind of bad to do,
Ah,
actually.
Of course! You set him up.
I thought it was just gonna be a harmless prank.
I almost felt sorry for him.
That was not a harmless
no
prank.
mercy, and joking aside. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Aye, he'll get over it. I owe you a reward. Here you are, my friend. And if you need help with
Save your
anything,
snap, strength of the knight
just
3.
say
Okay.
the word. I'll be
Do
with
I need
you.
help with anything? Well, at least Knight Herman here owes me something now. So that might be helpful. In the future, I don't know. I just realized I still have this stuff. I obviously can't put on the horse. So I've got several skill books on me that I need to read at one point. And now I guess all I should do is go for the wine and grab the armor. So the wine is in the cellar, right? So I actually have to go downstairs for this? Presumably. Okay, that's fine. If I can remember where the cellars are. Is this going... No, that ain't it. It's probably down here. Alright, I presume Catherine will be who I need to talk to? Or should I just ask one of the ladies who work here? This is the armory, right. So that ain't it. Ma'am? Banka, you wanna chat?
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
But what are you then? You're also a cook. Alright, Manietta.
Greetings to you.
Yes, greetings.
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry, I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock
Sure, I can
got
do that.
stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Who closed it
Who
like
locked
that?
it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Ossina's
Oh yeah, I know
amazing
about
locks.
this.
What? Again?
Yeah, exactly. I've been through this already.
I'll kill that Ossina.
I'll look at it.
Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll be with you, sir.
Yes, and with you. Spice chest is further down then, right? I'll wash myself off a bit. I broke my ankles on the way down. Let me see the map. Open the herbs chest. Okay. This is a prison
You're not
area.
permitted to be
Sorry.
Halt!
What?
All right.
What, because I
Caught
just
me.
walked in?
I surrender. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
That sounds like a quick way to fail the quest. Let me just come to an agreement with you. No, do you know who I am?
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Haha.
I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Yes, let's forget about this. I'm sorry I came downstairs, okay? I'm trying to find that spice chest. And I'm stuck. This stairwell always gets me. Okay, let me look at my inventory. Not my inventory, my reputation. Am I losing rep with places? I am, sort of. I mean, it's not 100 everywhere, but 90s are okay. Nebakov is only 50, but that's okay, because those people are my enemy. Nobility of Troskovitz don't like me a lot, but that's because it's Bailiff Thrush and his family. And Bailiff Thrush obviously has some issues with me right now after Semin. Yeah, well, Semin likes me. Too bad they're burned down. I don't even remember who Slatigo is. Okay, then everywhere else is fine. That's okay, that's good. Spice chest. Was it up here then? Oh, it's here in the corner, my bad. Am I allowed to be doing this, by the way, or am I going to be in trouble? That's my next question. Is this the spice chest you want? Yes? Good. I don't want anyone complaining that I'm messing with their lock. I don't need another reason for the guard downstairs to come at me. Alright. There you go, done. The spice chest is open.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budge it. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Ossina and his rubbish locks.
That's fair.
Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the
Will do.
Holy Virgin watch over you in battle.
Thank you.
Farewell, sir.
Yes, farewell to you as...
Apologize.
What? Now I need to get some armor from Osina, the most frustrating NPC in this entire location. Hello there.
What do you need, sir?
I've come for the armor. Also, I can sell you some stuff.
Wares.
Since you're apparently open right now. What are you willing to buy from me? Golden Chalice? Oh, you got no money. Never mind.
I hope you find...
Okay, alright. I'm here for the armor.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What?
How do you not have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
So you want me to do it? Alright. I'll tell the Chamberlain.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
Like Knight Herman.
All right. Maybe
and only Knight Herman.
I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way.
I really don't like this guy.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Right. Well, I got the armor. Oh, it's actually like decent gear too. Do I have to repair it for him? Or is he good? I don't... It's only tier 3. I guess I can repair it for him. It's fine. Gives me an opportunity to repair all the stuff I'm wearing anyway. And that's the stuff for Capon. That's fine. And I will repair my sword and his sword. And my clothes, because I haven't actually done this in a bit. Don't need to do that. And we are good. Okay. So what now? Just sleep for the night? Get a good night's sleep. Yep. Sounds good to me. What? Wrong door, sorry. And let me see. Is there anything I can drop off before I go to bed? I kind of want to put some of the stuff back on my horse, but I don't know if my horse is accessible right now. Okay, I can put it on my horse. That's good. I don't need the scattershot stuff right now, especially since I'm not exactly using a gun. I will worry about that later down the line. Maybe... What time is it? Still, I cannot delay. Oh, okay, so I just have to go to sleep. I was going to sit down and read a skill book, but that's illegal, apparently. Although, maybe I can sit down on a bench. Yeah, maybe I can sit down on a bench or a chair and then read. Unless it still tells me that, you know, I can't delay. Which is possible. There has to be a chair out here. Aha. Okay, let me see. Can I study? I cannot study. Never mind. Alright. Time to sleep for the night, and then I guess we're going to be heading out in the morning to go to a big battle. Let's do it. The night before the battle is calm and quiet. Get a good night's sleep. That is done. For victory! Hand over the wine and armor to Capon. Will do. Where is he? There he is. Hello, my friend. Should I put on my armor for this?
What's
Not
the matter,
yet.
blacksmith's boy? Stop farting around.
Do you still have to refer to me like that? I've got your armor and your wine.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
Oh, I could have supplied him. Imagine if I gave him all of my good stuff. Sorry, but you can have this armor. Please take all of it, even though it says out of 1. You can have it all, it's fine. Yep. I repaired it for you. What, are you judging it?
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you?
No.
Ready for battle?
Yeah, let's
Ready.
go.
We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
The horse is kissing me right now.
Hold. Damn it. But so what?
Alright, armor on.
Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from the bar.
Set out for battle.
The force we have. Or take their little port in a
Slow
trot.
down, you idiot!
What do you think? What's wrong?
Are you blind?
Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle.
I can't wait.
I
to
missed the
repay them
dialogue
for their
option
kindness.
because that guy got in my
I
way.
still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergov to send for a truly skillful execution.
Oh, it's so bright
when
out.
We've dealt with that band. Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Alright, yes, Audentes Fortuna Uvat. I thought we were supposed to be meeting with some other people. I didn't think it was just the 2 of us. There's no way it's just the 2 of us.
This horse must have cost a pretty groschen.
Wait, Pebbles? Yes, she did. Absolutely. Ah, there are the people waiting for us. To be fair, the garrison over at Nebakov doesn't seem that big. So this should be plenty of people.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I didn't drink anything.
Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
That's probably better
Can't
for
say
him.
what an honor it is for
Yeah.
me. I suppose someone doesn't
Personal
want me to mess up
bodyguard?
again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nebakov.
Are you not going to wear chest armor?
Why dally then when we have work to do?
Only arms?
To
Okay.
battle, gentlemen.
Guy's just eating his bread.
Open the gate. We're moving out.
Here we go. A full cutscene and everything. Love it. Are we gonna get the main theme coming through? Wow, we're actually sending a big army out. What the heck? This is way more than I was thinking. I noticed cutscene Henry is wearing very different armor than what I had. This is so nice. End of Act 1. Hey, Agnes is there! She's fine! Look! She's A-okay. She survived. And back in town, apparently. Yeah, that's right. Bow to us. No, seriously though, this is a very big assault party. Like, they didn't really have that many people at Nebakov. This feels a little like overkill. But I guess this is the equivalent to Pribyslavitz, right? In KCD1. It's like the end of Act 1.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
Just a bit.
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now. There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
True enough.
Haha! Henry and I are on the same page.
I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic.
Why do you have to start laying in the
I get
insults?
impression you're afraid
Why?
to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Like, why are you suddenly being a dick?
See now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Oh, that's bad. Here come the bombs. We were told about this, yes. Do I actually get to fight, or... Oh, there he goes. Well, R.I.P. that guy. Is that Pebbles getting shot? That better not be Pebbles getting shot.
What the? Oh God! Where?
Pebbles got hurt.
Hey! Can't get out.
Give me your hand.
I've been better.
Come on! Get up, Henry!
Okay.
Bastard! No, it really pissed me off.
Go down to the mill. Pebbles? Oh, it's not Pebbles. Okay, then we're fine. Ow. Okay. This guy is surprisingly dangerous. I'm hungry! Get him from behind. Why am I not able to swing? What the heck was that? I want to loot so badly. It's robbing.
Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Captain Bushek Dub, super dead. Okay, you know what? I don't have time for... What are you people doing up there? Are you guys shooting at us? Is that gunpowder? That's bad. Are these guys my guys? Okay, driven by vengeance. That's me. Go to Capon. Good. Soldier. Jab him. Good stuff. Who else? I gotta follow Capon.
Capon.
Oh, they were murdering our guys.
I have to go to him.
Defend the Chamberlain. Okay, alright, let me run up. Alright. As you say. Ow. Good stuff. Super dead. I really shouldn't be this far behind. I'm too far behind. Okay, I should move.
I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
Okay. Get him.
Try to help me for fuck's sake.
I'm here.
For the cross!
I'm here. How do I help you?
Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here.
I'm trying.
We have to get away. So help him.
I'm trying.
I'm here. I'll help you. Fucking scum!
How do I help you?
Sons, bastards!
All of this is robbing. Okay. Whoa, what the?
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead!
Was that supposed to happen? Did I fail a quest somewhere? Well, this is going poorly. I mean, this was definitely...
Where the hell is he?
Sorry.
I have to go to him.
Okay, was that intended to happen? Ulrich dying? Go around the barricade. What barricade?
But fast!
Ow. Die already, thank you.
Right! There must be a way through somewhere.
What, through here? No, none of that. Okay.
Find a way out of here.
What, me specifically? Okay. How about we get these guys, huh? The guys with the guns! Yeah, how about none of that? Ambusher, how's that a surprise attack? He definitely knows I'm here. Okay. Definitely take out the shooters.
Come on, Henry.
I feel like I'm wasting my poison, though. How many more poison arrows do I have? 33, that's a fair number. How the heck am I supposed to get us through this? Or out of this? You want me to go under? No. Through here? That's not really a oh, hi. Nice. Warfare 24.
Stop.
Oh! Okay, so far so good. Can I steal any of this stuff? Enhanced piercing bolt. Well, I don't care. This is fine. A lot of dead soldiers.
We have to go down to the mill and
Autosave.
across the stream.
Okay.
Come on, scum.
Should I come and help? Also, where's my dog?
You got him.
I did get him. You're right. Where's my dog in all this? I'm gonna hammer some of these guys in the back.
Come on then. Ah! Ah! No wonder you're still standing.
No. Dead.
Useless. Come on, then.
Useless, you say?
We have to get to the mill.
Dead.
We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
I feel like we're still getting shot at. I definitely heard some gunshots.
Yes.
Let's go.
Watch out, Henry. There are shooters behind the wagons.
Behind the wagons. Back there? I see you. Hi. Uh-huh. Die already. Ow. Let's lock in. Kill him. Three hits is enough. Good. Oh, those my guys? Ow. I'm noticing I'm not losing any health. Is that normal? I haven't lost like any health in this fight. Okay, we're moving. No one named around here, right? More shooters up top. Great.
Hey,
Capon!
Henry!
Where the hell is he?
Sorry, you're kind of slow. That guy is a problem. As long as he doesn't shoot me or Capon, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I hope the huntsman's doing okay. Oh, that's bad. Hey, we're actually using the weapon I had equipped. Amazing. Capon, you okay?
Hans! Look at me! Hans!
I could totally 1v5 this. Easy.
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Clutchstein.
Oh, you're the big mace guy.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
So you say.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War
Guerrilla warfare, yes.
is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth.
Hey, is that
Who
guy?
are you talking to?
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Just a bit, yes.
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot. I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
Okay. I'm down. Can I bring out a sword instead of my hammer?
Enough, I'll let him live.
Alright. Should I buff up for this? Okay then. A random 1v1, huh? Kinda wish I had my sword for this cutscene.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's see. Can I pull out my weapon, please? A real weapon. Okay, let me pull out a weapon. Survive the duel. Okay. Ow.
You wanna...
Haha. Well, he's done already. Well, that was incredibly easy. Ah, restrained, of course.
Damn it! You're good.
You took 2 swings, sir. Be glad my weapon was not poisoned.
Shishka, you alright? Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
That's a good question. The answer is clearly no. Oh, great. That's a lot of hanging people. Anyone I know up there? How's Black Bartosz doing? We never even made it to Nebakov. What the heck?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition.
Is that Godwin? In comes Godwin into the story. Okay, fair.
As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then
Yep,
right
that's where our guys died. Oak and the other people whose names I don't remember. We barely knew ye. And you weren't even in the first game. If they were at least in the first game, I would have felt more about their deaths.
It was a quiet life. Nothing more.
Gileov, Trotsky
Take
region.
it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff.
Yep.
But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
Yep, there he goes, the lecher.
What? Him? No. The bishop!
Well, that's the innkeeper. I think they changed voice actors for Godwin, right? I remember his voice being really weird in the first game.
What disgrace. A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
I mean, he sinned.
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I threw up during a sermon and beat up the bailiff.
Holy fucking shit! I mean, sorry, Father.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for?
I get the distinct feeling that Godwin is probably not going to survive. Granted, he did die in a trailer as well, so that is concerning. But I'm kind of hoping that was a misdirect. I would like him to survive. But if anyone was to die, I feel like it would be this guy, right? It's not a secret. First, I could do with a drink. That sounds very Godwin-y. Let's do it.
It's no big secret, but I can't talk about it without...
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Without having a drink inside me.
Ah, the ale's on the house, of course, Father.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's more in character, so...
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows
Oh,
them
and then we were
two.
arrested, right.
Such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were
Okay, so it's the same
ambushed in a
day.
ravine
Got it.
near
Thank you.
Nebakov
Giving me a
Mill.
time frame.
A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up.
Yeah, it is a bit of a
How
jump.
could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Nebakov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back.
Oh, just here in
Kuba
Gileov?
hammering,
I guess they had to
but
retreat
he's well
somewhere.
enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though.
Talk to the people who escaped from the
If you
mill.
want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all.
Well, mostly it was.
Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Oh, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
Thank you. It's amazing that Godwin became such an integral character to the story.
Oh, aye.
Right? Like, when I first met him while playing the first game, I had no idea. I mean, yeah, he had a wooden sword and he was playing around with it, but it's still pretty impressive.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Nobody knows what happened there. It's all just gossip and made-up bollocks.
What else is going on in these parts?
Has anything else happened in these parts?
Afraid so. Samine Fortress burned
Yep,
down.
that did happen.
But nobody really knows how it happened.
And that's it.
God bless you, sir.
There's Bathwench Anna, who I recognize, a bath maid, alehouse maid.
Would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Do I actually have money? Rep is low. What do I have on me? Beer, bread, and schnapps. Okay. Do I have to worry about Godwin's food? I might need to worry about Godwin's food. I have no money, though. I own 0 groschen. So that's not great. What gear do you have? Random Noble's belt and pouch. Wow, you have better stuff than Henry. How good meat is brewed? Sure. You've got to save your schnapps. Thank you. Marigold. What about your skills? You're level 19, apparently. And you're decently strong. Okay. Razor sharp. You can craft stuff, apparently, or sharp. Oh, I can sharpen my sword? I should probably do that. Yeah, if you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone, I should do that first. You have a lot of drinking-related skills, yes. Horsemanship. Sure. Takedown. Okay, okay. I need to know what he can do and what he can't do, you know? Alright. Drunkenness. In Vino Veritas combos. What? You know every combo. Wow. Godwin really does know a lot of stuff. I'm not going to remember any of these. But wow. Impressive. Most impressive.
Farewell.
Innkeeper?
What would you like?
Nothing.
And how'd you get...
Wayfarer?
Good day to you.
Good day.
See you later.
I guess you're all going to have the same dialogue.
God be with you, good sir.
Yes, and with you. Artisan?
God be with you, sir.
So you're all randos. Oh, Bohunek.
Greetings. What do you want?
Okay,
Farewell,
generic
sir.
dialogue as well. All of you have generic dialogue. Fair enough. Invaders. Henry related. Yep. Oh my goodness, Godwin has his own little icon on the map. That is cute. Very cute. Okay. So right now I need to talk to the people who escaped, go to the site of the ambush. Alright, well, let's see what I can do for these folks.
Holy Mother of God. It's always the common folks that suffer the most.
That's very true.
Greetings to you.
Hey, Dorothy.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's always us common folk who end up suffering. Like this one. He'll be lucky to see the morning. God bless you, sir.
Is there anything I can do?
Burned to the ground.
No.
There's justice in the world.
Hired hand Kuba, maid Anna.
God be with you, lad. I need to ask you something.
Oh, Christ.
Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot.
Yep.
He needs to rest. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield.
I mean, it was.
In the evening, some men
I hope the
burst
huntsman
us,
is okay.
herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful.
dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder.
Oh,
by
you were
an
just
arrow.
shot by an arrow? You're okay.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had
I thought he was shot by a gun.
They took some captives.
I'm looking for my friends.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page.
Is that my official title? Am I his page?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Convenient that we were the two survivors.
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there.
Wait, they say that we got
Maybe
hanged?
you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, right, they did hang a bunch of people.
What happened exactly?
But there's no way we're dead, obviously.
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Who were those cutthroats?
Who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebak's colours, but it wasn't his men.
We know about
his
that.
men. They ride by the mill often enough, and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however the end.
You're not going to try and help this
Deus
guy?
Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
I mean, you're still a
Merciful
priest, aren't
Mother
you?
of God, that's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Do it.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
Commemorative ring?
right. Of
That's
course
just sad.
Farewell, my friends.
Can we not help him?
It hurts like hell.
Thank you.
Sakra. Oh, I just need to get my strength back.
It should get better now. Thank you, Father.
All I did was say some words. Oh, I wish I could help them more. Can't you use your marigold potion or something? Do you have one? You do. Just give him one. Come on. Alright, well, we got a ring. It's just shows up as miscellaneous. A ring was given to me by the refugees from the mill as a thank you for God's blessing. Well, time to check out the battlefield. Is that my nag?
So, Bibi, shall we hit the road?
Let's do it, Bibiana.
Go!
Are these supplies from the battle already? Are we running up to them already? What a dreary morning. How far along are we? We've got to go all the way down to Troskowitz, okay. Or past Troskowitz. I wonder if I can talk... I wonder if I can talk to the people of Troskowitz and see if they have any inkling about what's happened here. I also wonder if I'm going to get jumped along the way as well. Could happen, you know. We're not exactly in the safest territory at the moment. It's kind of funny to me that I'm just playing the game as Godwin. Bit of a surprise, to be sure. What if I just go straight here into the town?
Well, this must be that chapel. Now to the right.
That's not a chapel. That's a shrine. I want to go into town. Oh, I'm not allowed. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Not allowed. Well, if nothing else, we know that Godwin at the very least survives this part. Because, obviously he makes it into that battle at the beginning of the game.
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully.
Yeah.
That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
We've got to be careful. There could still be bandits lingering around. The last thing I need is Godwin to get jumped.
Nice and slow.
Well, we're running into a battlefield, certainly. This seems about right. Should I get off the horse?
Wagons. They probably use them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart.
Well
I
done.
should keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, lots of blood. Nope. Well, there are the bodies. I guess I'm gonna walk past Ulrich, aren't I? I'm very curious. Did they hang Black Bertosh? This guy is... I can hear people up ahead. You know what? I think it would be very good. A very good idea for Godwin to put some armor on. To loot some armor for himself. Because he sure as heck doesn't have any on him now. At least get something going for you. It's stolen, but will that matter? You can't change Godwin's clothes. Oh. Oh. I didn't realize that, in which case I guess we can just drop it then. There's no point. Alright, so what you've got is what you've got. I'm not allowed to kit you out better.
Rained arrows down in them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
I should probably sneak around them, like down here, because I can hear people up ahead. But part of me wants to just rush in and kill everyone. But that would probably not work. Because I don't know how effective Godwin is.
Those fuckers could come back at any moment.
Bollocks. They've got their hands full burying their dead by the water.
All right, all right. I just have a bad feeling about this place.
I quite agree.
It stinks of shit here.
No wonder. It was a bloodbath.
Watch out. I hear...
Punch! I was actually hoping to assassinate, but I don't think Godwin has that ability.
Fuck you!
Okay, he does have battle cry. That's good. And unique battle cry. Hilarious. Have I? Or are you running away? No, you're running away. I'm okay with you running away. The funny thing is that Godwin has unique battle shouts. I'm not done looking for bodies, by the way. I want to see if I recognize anyone. Weren't there supposed to be a couple of knights riding with us as well? From last night? There definitely was. Maybe they hung the named characters. Although I did see the captain was down as well. The captain whose name I didn't really know. Okay. Let's see. I'm sure we're going to come across Ulrich's body. Or if not his body, they probably hung him as an example. Because he would be well known to everyone around here, right? Presumably. No name, no name, no name. Yeah, none of these people have names.
God almighty. Bless their souls.
Right. Remember what I said to Ulrich at the beginning when I saw him? If only he had been wearing chest armor. Granted, he probably still wouldn't have survived, but he would have had a better chance. I'm noticing Ulrich's body is conspicuously absent.
They blocked their way forward as well. They were
Guy got crushed by a barrel.
The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Yeah, a guy got crushed by a barrel. Well done. And yes, I am just going to walk around with my sword out. Probably a good idea. I'm going to come across that tree sooner or later, right?
In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating.
No, he wasn't.
Looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
You would know about that, wouldn't you, Godwin? We know you were a fighter. Before settling down. You gonna fight me? We're at the mill now.
Stop! What are you... Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest.
What do you mean?
You're welcome to anything you find up top.
Oh, you think I'm a
Stay
bandit?
away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest?
Yes,
you
he
don't
is.
look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
What, just wander
All right.
in? All right.
Follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to
Eric? Hey,
Eric,
I know you.
What are you doing here? You're supposed
You
to
were
be on guard at the
you
mill.
were Toth's
I made it
guy
quite
from the first
clear.
game.
I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
What happened here? I
I'd
know
like
his
to
name.
ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Who are those bodies? They're not
This
armored.
might sound stupid,
Supply people or
but
what?
I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
And what is your name,
Now
son?
that I've introduced myself,
We know him, though.
keen to
We
know
recognize
who you
him.
might be.
He's the guy we
You
held
may have
captive.
introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his
I mean, that's a fair
I get your
fair
point.
point, yeah.
De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment.
I like the last one.
Priest,
Good choice.
Warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Yeah, see, that's
Sir
the thing.
Hans
Eric would
Cooper
know
of
who that
Perkstein,
is.
and
Eric
Henry
would
of
know.
Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then.
Or else
My name's
what?
Eric,
Are you threatening?
and I'm in command
Are you
here.
threatening him,
Excellent,
Godwin?
Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas. We'll finish this.
Um,
If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
are these bandits
I won't
too?
take orders from you, you dog! We're
Infighting?
outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you
Wait,
assholes!
Godwin's just gonna end up killing local guards? Oh no, they're all bandits. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Bandits versus mercenaries, apparently. Okay, sure.
You won't get away with that.
You're super dead. Yep, okay. Who's next?
Now you're mine.
Ow, who the heck? Who just hit me? How rude.
Kill him.
I'm working on it. Godwin is actually a menace. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Who's next?
Help me with him!
Down, you fat! While you've still got teeth.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Hello, Eric.
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
and you settled down in your old age.
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
They don't deserve that.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod
That's
the
true.
wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nebakov. Although...
I feel like it's more like a
castle might be
fort, but
strong
okay.
word for it.
Okay, get on your horse. Will do. Stein and Bibiana. Okay,
Oh, good go.
I'm just waiting for him to get on his. Let's go.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
I can't tell you.
See, we all have our secrets, don't we?
You too.
You too?
Of course. But some people's secrets are bigger than others.
I mean, they can probably guess really quickly.
Look, that's Nebakov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now
That
tell
it
me,
does.
do you ride as well as you wield a
Are you about to
sword?
race me?
Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah.
Alright, bye. Huh. I could already tell he wanted to race, though. I don't know how good his horse riding, Godwin's horse riding is, but this is fine. You do not... Okay, fine, I know, that tutorial. But I can't help it, okay? I should have used the head start skill that Godwin has. I should probably just come up and around as well. Okay, we're back at this lovely, lovely location. Oh, now we're on foot. Okay.
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
Well, thank you.
I hope so. What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
Hello there.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan.
Oh, Istvan is here. Oh, that makes sense, because Eric is
No,
here.
I think I want to have a chat with you. Can't wait for me in the tower.
This could go in certain ways. Are you the master of the fortress? Was that massacre you're doing? I mean...
Greetings, Captain. Are you the one who came up with that diabolical ruse in the ravine? Remarkable work, I can't deny. If you did that on a larger scale, you'd go down in history.
I'd never have expected such an accolade from a priest.
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose there. Terrible bangs, smoke, but
Well,
I
they
don't
weren't
see the
wrong.
devil in it. More like Schwarzpulver. Black powder. Am I
Miller
right?
Crazel,
They
once again, your
definitely
invention
didn't
is
teach you that
useless.
in the seminary.
And too
Who
late.
the hell are you?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Saranush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
He doesn't act the part either. I may not look the part, but I am.
Credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir? You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged
you did
eye for
get
fashion.
hit, yes.
That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or...
Yeah, because I guess it's canon that
Bruising.
you did the side quest with Godwin in the first game,
You're
so
a
fair.
proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your coloured history. Am I right?
Yeah, we might as well be upfront.
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine.
That's a fair
Now,
request.
You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Also true.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men.
True.
And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
They were supposed to deliver a message.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver...
Yeah, because their bandits killed our men.
No doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
Well, no idea. How much do you want
How
first?
much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator
Well, I mean, when I came out here, I wasn't expecting to find them
negotiator.
captured.
I have a task to fulfill.
Yeah.
And that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God...
I guess that's going to be Godwin's new
This
catchphrase,
whole
huh?
story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent!
Yeah,
At
I mean,
least I'd get
like,
to see
go
them
for
with
it, do
my
it.
own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Am I just going to fight him? Oh. Oh, that was instant. Dang.
Came here to get them. And that's what
Wow,
I'm gonna do.
Godwin. Very impressive. Oh, he's got one there too, huh?
Looks like you know how to use a blade. Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo.
Okay. Who's attacking? What do you mean by rebellion?
You help me. I'll let them go.
Help you with what? Highly dependent on who's attacking. Who's... I have no context! Okay. So are we just going to be up against Godwin, or sorry, against von Bergov's men now? Defeat the rebels and defend Nebakov. Somehow I'm defending Nebakov now.
I'll sort you out nicely.
Rebels, apparently. I kind of feel like I don't know if I should be helping these people or not.
Take that, scum!
Dead. Ow, what the?
I still can't quite do it.
Go down. No. Okay, who else? Who else am I fighting? Another rebel? Ow, sorry, I was trying to look at names. Charge and no mercy. No mercy. Warfare 19 for Godwin. Guardsman Pashko is on my side.
Take that, you fucker!
I thought Pashko was the guy who got who was injured. Actually, wasn't he lying in the infirmary with Carla?
You got what was coming, whoreson!
Guardsman Zavek died.
Whether you're a priest or not,
okay.
I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick! Before it's too
late!
Oh,
but Toth might want to get us killed. That's bad. Sometime earlier. I like that they let me keep my full armor. Oh, hey.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you.
I look ridiculous in this oversized helmet.
Well, we'll see about you.
Ah, there is the man. The myth, the legend himself.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Madman!
Does he not even remember
you're
me?
You're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
Very true.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Oh, so this is the moment that Godwin arrived?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
You know, this tense standoff is a little ruined by the ridiculous helmet. Can I switch out of the helmet, please? Now you're done for. I'm just gonna be mean to him.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, sir.
Ah, this is Yaromir, okay.
A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Oh, Otto told him to come in?
And stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Henry can be so dogged about the sword. It's a good thing you owned up. Don't believe him. He's a bandit. No, it's possible that he's telling the truth here.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zhishka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaromir will confirm it.
So Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
This is a very complicated
You
political
may be in for
situation.
a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
We're on Wenceslas'
Your
side, but we were
sword?
helping Otto.
You're still
This
bothered
guy's on
about
Otto's
that?
side, but was helping.
It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit,
Technically
your
helping
father
Wenceslas.
did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting
And
you
apparently
with that
Zhishka is
sword.
on Wenceslas' side, so
sure you'll get
really,
the opportunity
they
to
are
use
on the same side as
if
us
either
somehow.
of us has a chance of getting out of here alive. It's certainly not you.
Your plans failed again.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings.
True,
Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you.
And so this is where we're really lucky, and that Godwin was already on his way. Again, I kind of wish I wasn't wearing the helmet. I feel like a lot of Henry's expressions would be really nice here.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
Oh, hi, Eric. Oh, this is the rebellion happening.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Yes, I know. I don't. Oh, I mean.
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I guess this is for the people who didn't play the first game. Yeah.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always
Is that the
time
sword?
for
There it
this.
is.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
Okay, so you're assuming that we will make it out of here then.
What the fuck was that?
You seem to say that a lot. Also, how did we end up in a cell again, Hans? This keeps happening to us. We really need to stop meeting like this. Hey!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I
Hans is
thought
like,
I'd
who?
carry your buddies home.
Hans is like, who dat?
Can't you even deliver a letter?
Apparently not. Well, there he goes on his horse again.
I will get those fuckers. They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army?
That's fair,
Sorry,
yes.
but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that.
We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Apparently
Right.
so.
I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well,
Right.
let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's
okay.
brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Well, Yops is on our side. Well, we know what Yops is like, that is true. Jan Zhishka.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
Yeah.
I'm glad we've
He's a
cleared that up.
flip-flopper.
And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus.
It's a long story, about 55 plus hours of gameplay long. We had a common enemy. Yeah, it's true.
How? We had a common enemy. That's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan.
Very true, yeah.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Well, he wouldn't know
Lord
the
Capon,
history, right?
When you do
Yeah.
what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
What is your task, Zhishka?
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war.
Yeah, I mean, you are indiscriminately killing
As a
people.
man of your experiences must
banditry
know,
and all that.
war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Why did you attack us?
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's
I mean,
sake?
we were wearing the Lords of
Saw you
Lipa
meet
colors.
up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened.
Okay, thank you, Godwin, for being the calming voice here.
Tell that to Oates.
Your men, yeah. Your men were about to commit rape. That is true.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well,
That's true, yeah, we
true.
did see that happen.
you killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst.
Yeah, but they're still
It's
bandits.
hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best. As you saw with your own
You can't
eyes.
control them 100% of the time, though. Do you know Catherine, apparently? That's a thing I can ask.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
Yeah, it's just a
Killed
random
your
girl
own
for her.
man to protect a woman
him.
you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Did you want to kill von
Oh, I assume
Bergov?
that was the point, yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me.
That's fair, yeah.
And did they stop me?
He's got a point,
Who did you say the dabbler was?
So why did he... Well, we know why Istvan joined up with him. He was sent here as a mole.
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across.
Also possible, yes. Because we just chased him out from the Sasau region.
Planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Well, they told me that he was ordered to do it by Otto. Why didn't Istvan warn von Berghoff? He tried to, actually.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebakov?
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why.
Yep.
While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
Just a bit.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my
You're not going to talk about
and stole his
Skalitz?
sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did you hear about the ravine?
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
Noted. What are you doing here, Godwin?
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Well, he was sent here, yeah.
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish.
Oh, so he was being... Is that excommunication?
And I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well.
Oh, the miller
What
supplying
actually
you...
happened to
Right,
Semine?
that makes sense.
Von Berghoff sent his men to take
I
revenge on
should have
him.
figured as
Both
much.
Jan and
I think
Olga
I had
are
suspicion in
alive,
the beginning too, but dang.
But they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave.
That is true, we did
burned down
this.
the fortress to cover their escape, so von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are we going to do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
Are we going to go back to Ratai?
Oh.
Oh.
And would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start.
I have a lot of fresh bandages
The
on
stench
me.
bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet.
That is also true,
I'll
yes.
hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
So, we're just not going to go back to Otto then, at all? Ever? Question mark? I mean, as far as he knows, we were part of this ambush too, right? Like, are we really in danger if we go back to Otto?
Shit. Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
You're not going to show me, are you?
It started to fester.
He's like,
Clean that
uh-oh.
out.
Is that for him or for his wound? All right, Godwin. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to mix something for him in gameplay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, he's gotta squeeze out the pus and stuff. Open the wound and squeeze out the pus. Makes sense.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what
The
I
finger
asked.
of God. Well,
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye.
okay, that's
He
good.
just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it?
Speaking of Clara, I need to
If
follow
you
up
really
with
want
her.
to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
Don't tell me
I
I'm
think I
loading
know
more
where I'm most
sacks.
needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything.
Fair.
And dig their graves.
Okay, I guess we can do that.
It's been a hell of
Go with Godwin. Well, I will, but I think I'll be doing that next time. Well, that was one hell of an exciting adventure. Suddenly, we're on a completely different side of the conflict somehow. We are now too afraid to go back to Otto, even though technically we haven't done anything wrong in his eyes. But now apparently we're just hanging out with the bandits. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and we'll see you next time as we wander around the fort, which is now apparently our allies, question mark. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.